Welcome back to a long overdue video. Today I'm going to be walking you through what I'm going to be taking on the West Highland Way hike this year. Some things are subject to change. I'm waiting on a new down jacket to come by Montbell, which is a considerable amount lighter than the Montan jacket I've got now. But other than that, I've pretty much got everything I need. So let's get into it. Okay, so before we jump into the backpack, the other items I'll be wearing, I would imagine, I don't do shorts, so I'd be wearing my Montan quick dry pants or trousers, whatever they're called, etc, etc. I'll be wearing a pair either Darn Toughs or my trusty Bridgedales, and I'm probably going to take a set of 360 dry waterproof socks as well. Hiking poles are a must for me because my knees are wrecked. These are the Black Diamond carbon cork handles. You see them everywhere nowadays, pretty much everybody's got them. Some people have moaned in the past saying that they're not the strongest and the clips break, etc. But I've given these some real abuse and they've proper stood the test of time. I'm really impressed with them. Like it. Trainers of choice are the Lone Peak 5s. Had these for ages now and pretty much live in them. Yeah, love them. Okay, so the next thing I'll be taking is the fanny pack, the bum bag, whatever you want to call it. So this is the Roo from Atom Packs. Great little bit of kit. I've always worn a chest pod in the past, but I think this is a lot smarter. I love things, again, multiple uses. This is going to be ideal for, you know, just sticking your sunglasses in. The map, obviously the West Highland Way map, stuff like that. Maybe your ear pods or something if you're taking them. Most certainly my head torch will be in there, along with snacks and other bits and bobs, my wallet and things like that. The other amazing thing I like about this is this can be combined with the Atom to be used as a hip belt. So you can attach it through the loops at the back of the Atom and actually use it as a hip belt as well as a pouch on the front. Again, yeah, it's only 25mm webbing, but the idea of a small pack is anyway that you shouldn't be carrying that much weight, so you shouldn't really need to cinch it up. So anyway, yeah, I like that idea. Okay, let's jump into the pack. So I'm going to try to do it methodically, and we'll work from the outside of the pack, working towards the inside of the pack. So, as I said, this is the Atom Packs Atom. This is a custom pack designed by myself. I've only had it a couple of days now, but like I said, I've got all my kit complete, nearly complete, should I say. So I'm pretty confident in making this video that this will be more or less what I'll be taking on the West Highland Way. So on the top you've got the Y buckle. I chose the Y buckle because it's easier for just stuffing things under it. There's a bit more support than just having the one straight over the top. The sit pad, a couple of quid or whatever it is from AliExpress. Again, I think we've all got them, that kind of things. Something that might be changing. I don't think I'll be taking the whole 1 litre bottle. I'm probably going to go with another 600ml bottle like this. Again, water is it's plenty. There's plenty of water everywhere, so there won't be any problems with stuff like that. So the next thing on this side is the Catadine Be Free. That's just the 0.6 litre one. again, I don't think there's any need for any more than carrying that probably. But yeah, this is a new purchase from advice from a couple of the lads I go camping with, and I think this is most certainly a step up from the Sawyer Mini. The flow rate again is not what I'm used to, but again, you don't need me lecturing you on all this. You've heard it all before. Okay, so the next in this pocket is my cook set. Now, I don't really need to take my cook set apart. You can all have a look on my lighter pack list and it gives it everything itemised there. But it's just the Tokes 550 light pot and the BRS 3000 little burner. 100ml can of gas and the little gas stand thing that I probably don't need, but that's where it lives. It all lives in there in that little DCF bag, and yeah, that's all I use, and it's done me proud, done me really proud. This side pocket, I'm just going to take my dehydrated meals. So again, my favourites, Expedition Foods, the Real Termat stuff. I'm going to go with 4, I think. I think it's a 5. I think it's 5-6 days, something like that. We're going to try and do it in, or I don't think there's any rush anyway. But I'm going to take 4 meals, and then I've got all bases covered. That's what I think. So I'll chuck them down. So we have red Thai curry, chicken tikka masala, sweet and sour chicken with rice, and Thai green curry. Yes, I like curry. So that's them. Snacks and other things like that I'll obviously pick up along the way and keep them in the room, I think. Right, so moving on to in the mesh pocket here. We have, first thing out will probably be the pegs. Yeah, okay, so pegs of choice. What am I going with? Pegs of choice. First little thing, which is always a good idea. Keep your spork or your spoon in your peg bag. You'll never forget it, and it's the ideal place to keep it. I've swapped over to a spoon this year from a spork. I've got the Tokes spork as well, but word of warning, if you know the Tokes spork at all, you will know that the teeth on them are really, really sharp. I stuffed mine by mistake through the side of my Henan, Hilleberg Henan. So I thought, well, if I do that to a DCF tent, then that's really not good. So I've gone for the spoon. The spoon. So anyway, yeah, so pegs. This will make some of you laugh, and some of you will, I don't know, whatever, I'll tell you anyway. So I'm going with the Eastern Carbon Nanos. I think they're a 6-inch peg, and I've got 6 of them. I'm also going to take 4 of the, I think they're made by Nordisk, I think they are. Nordisk titanium tooth pegs, they're called. And they are these little bad boys. Come on, shake it. Look at them. Now, I can hear you all saying, they're no good for anything. You would not believe how good these are. A last camping trip I did down the beach last weekend, I used these and they were absolutely brilliant. Yeah, granted, for the main structure of the tent, the 4 corners, or however your shelter works, I would probably stick with using a thicker peg or something like that. For just guying out the little extra lines, added places, these work an absolute treat. And for 2 grams, I love them. I think they're great. So they'll be coming with me. Okay, this is going to be a long video, isn't it? You can see it now. Next in the front pocket, we have got my DCF bag of electrical bits and bobs. So I've got a little wall plate charger there. I like the Apple one because it's got a good milliamp output on it and it's foldable. So you haven't got to have your bloody plug sticking in things. So it's foldable, so that's quite cool. I like that. Nightcore NB1000, the first generation. It's, do you know what? It's all right. It works well for me. A few charging leads, USB-C and lightning lead, etc. All boring stuff you have seen probably a million times. Okay, what else have we got? First aid kit has got my personal medication, all the usual things you would expect to see. I've gone away from Compeeds really. I've gone over to using Leukotape. I find it works a lot better. Usual stuff, plasters. I've got a little bit of super glue in there. I've got a little spare bit lighter. A little pot of Vaseline. Just the general first aid stuff that you take. Oh, and earplugs. There's no need to go mad on a first aid kit, especially when you're doing something like the West Highland Way. You know, there's going to be people everywhere, and it's so. Next to come out is a little drawstring bag. In here, I keep my poop stuff. So I've got my little trowel. I've got some biodegradable wet wipes. I carry nappy bags, just in case you've got to pick your shit up. Yeah, that's basically it, just shit kit. Don't forget to put your spoon or your spork back in with your pegs. Plus keeping it in your peg bag will stop it sticking through the side of your pack or something silly like that. Okay, the mains. Let's get into the mains. Let's get the front open on this, the top. So, it's a roll top, and 35 litres for me has worked out absolutely brilliantly well. The first thing to come out, I don't know, maybe some people will argue with this, but the first thing to come out I keep on top is my pump sack for the airbed. Inside the pump sack, again, I like things that has multiple uses, are my wet weather kit, or should I say my cold kit. So I keep my leggings for night. I don't tend to sleep with clothes on, but if it is cold and temperatures do get down, I will put the leggings on. What else? So this is the wet and warm kit. So what else have we got? So we've got the leggings. I've got the Montan Podium pullover waterproof top. That is stupid light. I think that comes in at like 105 grams or something like that. That comes in at 105 grams. I've got the pants to them, the trousers to them as well, and they're even lighter. I think they're about 60 grams. Don't quote me on that. I'll look on my lighter pack. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the trousers though. Who knows? Right, so gloves. I've got my extremities waterproof gloves. Oh, no, that's not a glove. Right, anyway, take my word for it. My extremities gloves, 360 dry socks, outdoor research down beanie and buff head net and leggings. Next out the bag. So inside the pack now I've got, I think they call it a Neuroflu liner or something like that. That's what it's called. Anyway, just a sack liner to protect all the kit that I really don't want to get wet. So the next thing out will be my warm puffy. So like I said, this is the Montan Featherlight version. I am waiting on the Montbell, whatever it's called, to be delivered, but that's what's in there for now. Then we have the custom Cumulus 150 quilt that I've had overfilled with 900 fill powered down, hydrophobic down. The ratings on this, again, we all know, who have been, everybody that's been camping for a while knows that the ratings are just a guidance. They're not exactly something that you would take for gospel. This is good for about 6 degrees, I would say. Anything lower than 6 degrees, I think you'd start feeling the cold. But yeah, I love it. It's fantastic. New bit of kit, purchase for exactly for the West Highland Way. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying that out. That is 355 grams, I think. So put that down there. What's next in the bag? So we have the Exped X pillow. I think this is the lightest pillow you can get. I do cheat a little bit. I always take my son's little old baby pillowcase kind of thing. The beauty of that is when you blow this up, it fits perfectly inside there. And then you can just stuff your down jacket inside with it, and it gives you that gives me a much better night's sleep having a decent pillow. Yeah, so love that kind of thing. All we got left in there then is the Ultralight bivvy, waterproof bivvy. Now, again, I'm not going to get into it in this video, but this is a cracking bit of kit. Unfortunately, it had to be remade because it basically fell apart. But it's a waterproof bivvy with a reflective liner on the inside, and for condensation management on the quilt and stuff like that, for me, it's a part of my insurance policy. So if I'm out on multi-days, I can take this and it will protect my quilt or sleeping bag or whatever I'm using from any kind of moisture or anything like that. Plus it gives that extra warmth to the sleep system because it reflects, I think it says it can reflect up to 70% of your body heat back at you. Plus it cuts out the drafts and stuff, bits and bobs like that. But the other beauty of it is it's big enough so it allows the quilt or your sleeping bag to loft up inside. So you get a really, really good insulation value in it. I take this on all my camps now, whether it's winter, summer, whatever. This is a great bit of kit. Now it's been fixed and rebuilt properly. So next to come out, this is the tarp tent Eon Li. DCF tent weighing in at just about 600 grams, I think, something like that. I've made a couple of little mods to this myself. I got rid of the thicker guy rope that was on it and went for a smaller guy rope. Again, I'm sure you've all heard of it. I'm sure you've all seen it before. Great tent. I absolutely love it. Next to come out is this is the Exped 5R. Now, this for me, no, we all like buying lots of different gear, but the thing I've been through most of all is sleeping mats. I've got loads of sleeping mats, from Thermarests to Cedar Summits to low-end Trekologies, and the only thing that's come close to me giving me a proper decent night's sleep is the Exped 5R. I don't know what is different about this mat. Yeah, it's warm, it's super warm. I don't really feel the cold that much anyway, maybe just cold feet, but that's about it. It's the wide version, it's the regular wide version because I'm a short arse, so I don't need it to be that long. I think because of the vertical baffles, I sleep better on this, and it gives me more of a cushioned support for my hips and for my shoulders. I like to sleep on my side, and I used to wake up with my hips are in absolute agony. And my shoulders would be in agony. But since, again, moving over to this, and with the quilt pad straps on it, it kind of just pulls the sides in a little bit, so it cradles you, and I absolutely love it. I think it's absolute. I'm gonna say it. It's been a game changer for me. It has, because nobody likes not sleeping when they're out camping, especially on multi-day hikes. Comfort is absolutely everything. So yeah, I'll absolutely love that. I've got a piece of closed cell foam. It's 3mm closed cell foam. This goes underneath my sleeping mat, and again, multiple uses, multiple ideas in my head why I like to use things like this. Is because this is going to protect my mat from anything that's sharp, or any thistles or anything like that can come up through the ground and go straight through the bottom of a tent. So that, again, is just an insurance policy, but it also gives a little bit of an insulation value to the sleep system. What, I don't know, and it doesn't really matter because it's just a piece of cheap closed cell foam mat that you can get off eBay. I use this as a sit pad, a lie pad, so if you're outside chatting with the lads, having a beer or whatever, you can just put this down on the ground and you can just chill out, and you're insulated as well as being kept dry. Yeah, so again, bit of an insurance policy, and look, it folds up to nothing, and it weighs, I don't even think that weighs 100 grams. Okay, that's it, moving on. Well, that's it, moving on. The last controversial part. Ground sheets. Now, I've desperately been trying to get away from using a ground sheet. And purely to try and save weight. When I think about it, I think I'm being stupid, to be honest, because again, if something was to come through the bottom of the tent and burst the pad, or put a hole in the bottom of the tent so it leaked water, I think I'd be really pissed off with myself. So I've been looking at lightweight options to protect the bottom of the Eon. Again, the DCF is strong, but I don't think it would take much for a thistle to come through it, and that would be game over. So I got myself a roll of Tyvek and I thought, why not just give it a bash and see what you can make. So I made a ground sheet, a Tyvek ground sheet for the Eon. It fits perfectly for the rectangle shape inside. I put four little eyelets in it just so I can use them little toothpick pegs if need be, just to peg it down. And again, this then just gives me that little bit of extra reassurance that my kit, my tent, my sleep system is going to be in good nick and is going to keep working day after day after day on a multi-day hike. So again, maybe overkill, maybe I will take it, maybe I won't, I don't know, maybe I'll try, I don't know, perhaps I might try some of the new Ruffalo stuff, you know, that, or perhaps I just won't go with it. Let's see, we'll see. So that's it, ladies and gents. That's what I'm taking on the West Highland Way this year. And it all fits in a 35 litre backpack, and like I said, my base weight is just over 3.5 kilograms. Super stoked at the kit I've got. Like I said earlier in the video, it's been an expensive year, and it's only March. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, like I said, it's just me sat here waffling on, talking crap. Hope you liked the video. Don't bother subscribing and all that bollocks. And yeah, there probably won't be another video for ages. So, ciao.